Most people quit on their dreams or their goals in the exact moment that they've been given the sign that they're on the verge of doing something really great. You know, whenever you're going about chasing a big dream or a big goal, whatever it may be, there is going to be a point, I can assure you, that it feels like things feel impossible. Like there's no way. It's impossible for you to do it. And two things can happen. One, somebody can quit, because if something's impossible, why would you waste your time doing it? That seems logical, right? But what I want to do is give you the perspective in the other option. You see, when in the other perspective, when things feel impossible, when things feel like, man, this can't be done, it doesn't feel easy anymore, it's hard, but more than just hard, it literally feels impossible. What you have to realize, instead of thinking this is a time to quit, this is just the moment, you realize you have something that's really freaking cool that you're going to be able to eventually conquer. You know what I mean? I want you to know, when things feel impossible, that just means you have the greatest opportunity of all time. You have the opportunity to truly challenge yourself. Anything that doesn't feel impossible is something somebody's already done or that's easy to be done. It's not really going to challenge you. But when you're facing a point where you're unsure if you can do it, that's the exact opportunity you have to grow into a better version of yourself. So you should almost want things to feel impossible. In fact, everything in this world was once impossible until somebody was crazy enough to believe that it wasn't, or to believe they even had a chance. You see what I mean? And so everything you want is possible. It's just a matter of you define the impossibles people have put on whatever you're trying to do. You know what I mean? Or even what you put on yourself. So everything that was once impossible or felt impossible was impossible until somebody said, I'm just going to keep going. Okay? So whatever it is you want, it is possible. You just have to believe it and not quit. And it's just not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. You feel me? And so whatever you want to do, remember, look around, look in the sky. There's probably going to be an airplane eventually going across the sky. Remember, that was impossible one day. Remember, the phone you're watching me speak on right now was once impossible. If you were going to be able to say, hey, bro, I bet I could call somebody on the other side of the globe in an instant, they'd be like, bro, that's impossible. 200, 300 years ago, now we do it. If somebody said you could record a moment so you could see it again, somebody would say that's impossible. But you know what happened? Somebody felt that moment of things feeling impossible and didn't let them stop. They saw the opportunity in it. Innovation is seen beyond what logic is telling you. The world is relying on you in that moment when things feel impossible to keep going. Me just speaking on this camera once felt impossible. I couldn't talk for more than 30 seconds without stumbling on my words and feeling like I'm the worst speaker in the world. Now I travel the country speaking to thousands of students and organizations all across the country. Why? Because when it was impossible, I kept going. Because impossible isn't the sign to quit. It's just the sign you're on the verge of something great. I'm talking to somebody right now. Talking to somebody. So whatever it is you want, don't let impossibility get in the way, because that's a facade. Impossibility is just your logic telling you something that isn't true. Logic isn't always the end all be all. Logic is just what we know of. It's what we all we have in our mind, but our hearts, our intuition know beyond that. Our intuition knows impossibility, that's nothing. That's just a man-made thing we make up for things we don't understand yet. Whew. Oh my God, I just thought of that right now. Oh my goodness. Logic is just an explanation for the things we don't know about yet. Ain't that a bar? So let's find out what else is possible, okay? We just say impossible because our minds can't comprehend it yet, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. So go out there and defy all the odds, because the world is depending on you in that moment when things feel impossible to keep going. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video I drop every single day. Peace.